What's up everyone? Welcome to my Creature Spotlight where we're going to go over everything you need to know about the Helicoprion. The Helicoprion is the latest creature to be migrated from Garuga's ARK Editions mod series and is a mid to late game utility tame. Being able to stand up to the many armed denizens of the deep and able to convert your strongest items into blueprints, you'll absolutely want to make sure you get one of these as soon as possible. Being a fully aquatic creature, you'll be able to find these on any map with an open ocean where they can be found swimming the seas. And despite their fearsome appearance, they are actually neutral, meaning they will not attack you unless you attack first. In order to tame the Helicoprion, you want to have plenty of little ratfish treats, which are a new item added by this update, and plenty of looted items. So these are weapons, saddles, armors, whatever that you've obtained from loot drops, but just importantly, these cannot have been handcrafted. With all of that in your inventory, you want to drop a looted item nearby the Helicoprion you want to tame to initiate taming. Once it approaches, it'll begin grinding the item down, at which point you can approach it and press E to ride it. It will attempt to buck you off, but you can stay on by pressing the button prompts it periodically gives to you. But once you manage to tire it out, you'll be prompted to give it a little ratfish treat, at which point you'll be dismounted. And at this point, you just want to repeat the process of dropping loot for it to grind, riding it, and giving it rat food treats until it eventually tames. Once tamed, the Helicoprion will provide a great deal of utility to your playthroughs. So much utility, in fact, its saddle even doubles as a smithy for on-the-go crafting underwater. Now, as far as attacks go, left click's going to be a basic bite. Right click is a tail slap that will stun enemies and deal torpor, meaning you can potentially use this to knock out creatures without needing tranquilizers. And when you're near the surface of water, you can press C to toggle surface swimming. This will prevent you from swimming down, but will give you a pretty significant speed boost. And while you're surface swimming, you can actually press spacebar to perform a jump out of the water that will restore your stamina. And then once you're done, you can press C to go back to free swimming mode. Now, as far as abilities go, Helicoprion is actually immune to being grabbed by Tusos, is immune to Tuso ink, and is immune to the effect of Ammonite bile. Additionally, all of its attacks deal increased damage to both Tusos and Ammonites. It also appears to gain weight reductions on the items you can harvest from Tusos and Ammonites, gaining a 50% weight reduction on Tuso tentacles, black pearls, silica pearls, and ammonite bile. But arguably its most useful ability is its ability to convert items into blueprints. In order to convert an item, simply place the item into the Helicoprion's inventory, select it, and then press the big convert item button in the middle of the screen. Converting items to blueprints does take time, with the exact time scaling based off the item's rarity as well as some other factors. But notably, you cannot mount or access the Helicoprion's inventory while grinding items. But unfortunately, the conversion is not perfect, and once the time completes, you'll either have the blueprint for the item, or it'll be completely destroyed. The chance for successfully converting an item into a blueprint is dictated by the success rate stat, which is viewable in its inventory. Now, the stat can be leveled and mutated, allowing you to reach 100% success rate, meaning that every item you grind will always be converted to a blueprint. And I think that's going to be everything you need to know about the Helicoprion. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.